Well,
I'm a little late, so that's what always happens.
okay, we're live again. See how that's moving?
Yeah.
Well, it stops doing that. I don't know. It wasn't doing that at all. So I don't know what that is that's causing that. The speaker on this thing may be going out. And I don't know what you do. If the speaker goes out, I don't know what you do.
Well,
that's very interesting. There's 8 people there. Welcome back. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Can
so
you
y'all
hear
can hear
us
us now.
I hope you can, because I don't know what to do if you can't.
It's Apple fault. Laugh out loud.
Oh, okay, good now. Okay, I don't know what. I'm afraid the speaker's going out on this computer. I don't know. I can't understand it. But there is some green lights down here, and whenever y'all can't hear us, those green lights are not on at all.
That's
and they're on
aliens.
again. So I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I can figure is that the speaker's going out on this computer, maybe. I don't know. I put up the new stream on the old one. Last you said 4.5 hour drive. Yeah, 4.5 hour drive to go up to the Stivers, but there's a hour difference in time. So they're an hour ahead of us, so we're gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to leave an hour earlier than we thought. We're gonna have to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So
the time change is about a 2-hour drive east of us. So, and then we'll be in Eastern time.
Our house has a ghost turning the mic off. I don't understand it. We don't even touch it. We weren't even touching it, and last time too.
But that's
I'm just afraid the mic's going out in the computer. Maybe I don't know. Don't make sense to me. Anyway, everybody's coming back. I want Lee to tell you what he done last night to Buddy and Bub.
Yeah, well, it was kind of funny.
Helicopter. I wish we had a helicopter to go, Buddy. Bub. Okay, tell what you done to Buddy. I can't get their names.
Well, it started out because Mark from Overlook Valley, he Marco Polo'd me and was talking about he hadn't had a chance to really talk to anybody lately. He'd been busy, but he told me he wanted some candy, so he'd send me his address. And after I got off there with him, I got to think about it. I thought, well, yeah, I ain't really Marco'd anybody else lately either because I've been so busy. So I Marco'd Buddy at Gemini, and I told him that I'd heard on breaking news there was a naked midget that stood somewhere between 5'7" and 5'10" running around Shreveport with a cowboy hat on that was stealing candy from kids. Anyhow, he texted me back with a different hat on and saying, yeah, but he was back home safe now, so everything was good. So then I had to do one for Bub, and I told him that I heard that there was a pregnant woman with a goatee that was running around in Madisonville, Kentucky, stealing candy from kids, and he said, yeah, he'd made it back home and finally got the dress off. So both of them made it back home anyway.
Someone didn't send Lippy the memo to look for a new live. Sorry, Lippy.
No.
There's single man. Mr. Willie. Hey, Mr. Willie. All right. I think everybody got back in here. Thank you. We appreciate that and hate that we had to do that. I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, so, we're going to the
I have weird friends. No, I don't have weird friends. They just like having fun.
Oh, man. Still driving. Never enough time. I think that's Francine. Am I right? Is that Francine? That's her new channel name. Never enough time. I may be wrong, but I think that's what it is. We are all a little crazy. I just scare the kids into dropping their candy. How much longer do you have talking to Never Enough Time. Yep, hit that thumbs up, y'all. I got my dress back on tonight, though.
All right.
And Jen is on here with Four Blessings Farm. She said Ed had to go take a shower. That's what we already took our showers and got our night clothes on. And well, I don't, but so we are ready to go to bed as soon as we get off here. And I don't know. I don't sleep good. I toss and turn. It takes me a while to go to sleep. So I hope I can get right to sleep. But
if not, I'll go outside and get a big rock.
We were watching.
That's
funny. We were watching Gemini Homestead just a little while ago, and they done the plates. They took plates and put on their head and had to draw pictures of what everybody was telling them to draw. And Lippy said she would like to see other people do it. So we decided next Friday, we're going to do it. We're not going to do it tonight because we want to talk about a few things and get off here early and get to bed. But next Friday, we're going to do the plate game, whatever Miss Lippy called that. We're going to try it next Friday night. And if we can get as many people in our live as they had 50. I forgot how many I counted. 52. I think they had like 52 people in their live show. And if we get as many as they had, Lee's going to do the MC Hammer Dance.
Who in the heck said I was? My name ain't Brett. You're going to do that.
Yeah.
But no, Mr. Willie, I ain't got done with all the hot peppers. She went and picked a bunch more.
There's
right before,
I don't know how many, 5 or 6 more over there.
Right before it got froze everything last night.
Oh, man. Anyway. Go, Lee.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I might try to do the MC Hammer Dance on my hands.
Huh?
Try to do it on my hands.
Yeah. Lee, she's like that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
She's just wrong.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What
I ain't going to tell you what she was telling me before we come on tonight.
That
was bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, Lee. Get up
about
and dance.
Situations.
What?
When we got together.
Oh, don't even start that. Don't even start that. He took something I said completely out of proportion there. Ravens Nature Family Farm. Hello. I was going to say Butch and I would do it, but he isn't here. Is in Georgia with our daughter. Well, when he comes back.
Yeah.
First Lady Teresa, don't let President Lee do the drawing game because I'm scared of what he will draw.
You said that?
Mr. Willie.
Oh. No.
If I was any better here,
I can only draw what they tell us
to draw. It would be illegal. Jerome B. Farm, you sound much better with sound. Yeah,
a lot of times
that was crazy. That was crazy, but it does have these green lights down here that kind of go up and down as we talk, and they were completely gone. So I can kind of tell. I don't know, and I still don't know. I think it's speaking.
Yep. Yeah.
Hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, Holland people do need show poor Lee some support.
The hot pepper dance. The hot pepper dance. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've done a few of them.
He actually did do some peppers for the 4th. It took him 4 times, but the 4th time he done some peppers, and he actually got through the whole thing without getting burnt.
Yeah, but
I
didn't tell you about the next morning when I got up and rubbed my eyes.
I thought you done good. I thought you actually
Well,
did.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was like, ooh. Yeah, there was still a little warmth on them still there.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Still trying to get all my dollars in order,
but it
I
wasn't
can't
real
wait.
bad.
Wait, Kathy's coming up here the 11th to go hunting at Higgs Rock Farms on Higgs property. Got 8 ghost peppers waiting on Lee. Oh man. Francine and Billy have been on a long road trip to Stivers. They taken the scenic route. Now, are they on here as well, a different channel name up there? 6-hour drive has turned in. Oh my goodness, 14 hours.
Wow.
That may not be them. Somebody tell me. There's somebody up here in the chat that's new, and I, for some reason, thought that was them. What was the name of that channel up here a while ago? I can't find it now. Never Enough Time.
Yeah.
Never Enough Time. Is that? Yes, Never Enough Time. Okay, thank you. I kind of thought so, but I wasn't absolutely sure. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Did they get lost or what happened? I heard something about losing, forgot their luggage, forgot his luggage or something. Yeah. Now Ed's back. Hey, Ed. Lonnie Palm. Hello, Lonnie Palm.
Paul.
I said that wrong. Paul. Lonnie Paul.
I am new.
Well, welcome. Welcome. We're doing great. We come on every Friday night at 9 Central Time, and we are leaving early in the morning to go to the Stivers Homestead get together in Frankfort, and we have to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we're gonna kind of cut this probably short, about 40-45 minutes. You folks traveling through Kentucky better watch out for deer. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah. Holland sent me a video.
Running over cars, yeah.
A bucket that was out there running around earlier.
Different
things. He said them young bucks is out there chasing everything right now.
We had a freezing
I'm doing the driving, Mr. Willie.
We had a freeze here last night.
Driving.
And everything is dead, which I knew it was fixing to do it. So I went and picked everything out of the garden, and I put all the potted stuff in the greenhouse. And I looked out there today, and sure enough, everything out there's dead. It's all dead, except for the comfrey. For some reason, the comfrey doesn't look dead. Everything else looks froze over and dead. So I got all that done in time. Can't wait to get mine. What's she getting? Kathy said, can't wait to get mine. Oh, deer. I know what she's talking about. Yeah.
Well, there ain't no reason why you shouldn't down there.
Yeah.
Because they're everywhere.
Good choice on driving, Lee. What does that mean?
Mr. Willie asked who was driving, and I said, I am, not you.
Yeah. I don't do good driving long distances. I get real sleepy. We got a freeze too. Been feeding our comfrey to the chickens in prep for the freeze so it didn't go to waste. That's a good idea. Faithful Fields Homestead. Hello.
No,
I'm working on apple butter. About 2 hours to go. Started late.
You're Shannon or Beverly.
To go. Why are you scared to go to your greenhouse? I saw Strong Enough to Bend up there a while ago. Yeah. Bub is scared to go to his greenhouse. What is driving?
Well,
it froze here in Central Texas this morning. 98 last week, 27 today. My word. Back from the puddle. Yes, longest trip of my life.
Bub's probably worried about them cops still sitting out there scoping him out for what he done last night.
Drive safe. Looking forward to seeing videos. Yeah, I'm sure there will be lots of videos. I know Two Family is going to live stream. They're setting up. I saw them live stream a little bit today where they were setting up at the venue. Get a video up when you get a deer, Kathy.
No, I guarantee she get one.
Yeah. Let's see. Froze here. Yeah. Yeah, so we had a freeze and everything's gone. It's over.
Yeah. So now it's fixed to start getting in the laid back time.
Well, I have a lot of stuff in the greenhouse, so that was a good thing. I was so glad that I planted some pots, but it's mostly herbs and stuff. But I got some kale in there, put some kale in there, and some spinach, and a bunch of herbs, and what else? I can't remember. Anyway.
I can't remember either because you kept going back out there and digging up stuff,
more. Yes.
So.
Oh, I got my two. I have two poblano peppers that were just starting to really do good, and it started getting colder, and they still had little bitty peppers all over them. I said, I'm not leaving them. I dug them up and put them in big pots and put them in the greenhouse. So I don't know if maybe they'll still go ahead and do some more.
He's hoping everything is not dead in the greenhouse. That's why he's scared to go out.
Oh, I'm thinking about taking camera out in the morning and shoot a video if I get a buck. That'd be awesome. I think that'd be a great video. Single Man said the local sheriffs text me when they come across roadkill. That's awesome.
Some places do that.
That's awesome. We talked about that a while back that we wish they would do that here. And they I don't know who they call. They may call some folks. I don't know.
Usually
it's gas station coffee, but I need it badly, so I'm not complaining.
Usually around here, if it gets roadkill, somebody picks it up before the cops ever get there. But
yeah,
unless it's on the interstate, and then they don't.
Trying to protect our squash, cabbage, and zucchini. Yeah, we could have went up there and covered up the cabbage, but it was already pretty ate up by some worms. He sprayed it after we found it ate up, but
if it's whatever after this hair freeze, because it's supposed to start warming up again for at least for about a week. If it does look like it's starting to come out some,
I don't know.
Then I'll probably try and do some kind of a hoop bed or something.
We planted kale, lettuce, mustard, and spinach, and some lettuce co-crop blend. I covered some up with plastic tunnel. The rest may have got froze out. Yeah, we started to go cover some stuff, but I just took some stuff to the greenhouse and left the rest because there was, the cabbage was pretty ate up anyway, and there was some green tomatoes, and I said, well, I'm gonna leave them and maybe they'll make it. They didn't. They're gone.
Well, good night, Pomona.
Taking the snoring dog, going to bed.
Yeah, I got to sleep with a snoring dog.
Are y'all going to come by the house Sunday? Yes, Bub. We were planning on it.
Woman.
Yes, Bub. We're planning on coming by there on the way home. If y'all are leaving the same time we are and everything. Just always awake. I'm just always awake. I say that. He argues with me and says, oh, you're snoring all the time. But I feel like I toss and turn all night and can't sleep.
She swears up and down.
Snore all night.
She swears up and down. I can't never get no sleep. I toss and turn all night long. And I'll be the one over there tossing and turning, and her head hit the pillow, and within a minute and a half, on time I hears.
I don't believe that.
And then about 30 minutes later, she might turn to one side. And then 5 seconds later, and she snores loud enough, she will wake her own self up. I've heard her do it. I still
toss and turn a lot. I might when I do go to sleep do that, but I toss and turn. Okay,
possible,
that's enough. That's enough. Higgs said, Lee, what about when the deer run over people? Who picks us up?
Well,
I mean, oh yeah.
Well, hopefully you got somebody close to you that can help pick you up. But
I pulled about 5 gallons of green tomatoes. I started to pull some. I pulled a few, but not a whole lot. And I thought, well, whatever. I still have a lot of green tomato things, different things that I've done with green tomatoes that I still have from last year. So I was like, just didn't want to fool with it. I was working overtime. Now I've kind of slowed down a little and been sitting with my mom. And now he's been working overtime. So we just ain't had time to get everything done. I never heard any snoring. Thank you, Kathy. Somebody will take up for me. Teresa needs my peach jar. Us women need to sleep. Yep. Prairie Girl and Cowboy Homestead. Hello. Yeah, Lee, maybe she's having bad dreams about Little Debbie. Buddy used to suck paint off the walls. Now, that's kind of what he claims I do, and I just don't believe it. I might snore a little, but I toss and turn more than I snore. I guarantee you that. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning thinking about what I need to do or what I didn't do, or drives me nuts. I left my hory tool. I left outside in the yard 2 days ago, and this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was wide awake thinking, oh, I left my hory tool outside. Oh, no, should I go get it now? No, I could wait. I'll get it tomorrow. You know, oh, it drives me nuts. Like, just shut up and go to sleep.
I do that all the time. But I'm telling y'all, when she's snoring, the truck I drive with Jake brake on is quieter than what she is.
I know better. Mm-hmm. They will ripen up if they are green. Yeah, I pulled some green ones and put in the window. If you're talking about the tomatoes, I'm not sure that's what she was talking about. It's bad at deer camp. 15 guys in a 3-bedroom single wide. I tried to go to bed early so I could sleep a few hours. I bet that is bad. 15 guys in a 3-bedroom single wide. You know, some of them snoring.
Yeah. Buddy, I can't help you there.
Out of the house. Gemini, that boy sounds noisy.
It's just.
What kind of tool? The hory. It's a long, like a knife. It's a mixture between a knife.
I can go places with that, buddy, but I ain't gonna take it.
It's out in the greenhouse, or I would show you. I love that tool. It's Jess at Reach and Refuge had talked about it one time, and a bunch of people bought them. And I had seen it on something and had ordered one. And then I heard Jess talking about it. I already had mine ordered, but I heard Jess talking about it, and I got mine in, and I do love that thing. It's a mixture between a big old knife and a trowel.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, she's talking about her hory or whatever it's called.
Hory tool.
Well, I hate to tell y'all this, but I think she's trying to kill me, because the morning that I found her hory tool outside, it's dark when I get up, and I have to go out and feed these animals in the dark. And before I get to the feed bucket where I keep the corn at for the horse and the cow, I get my feet tangled up in a little red wagon's tongue out there that she left about 5 foot right in front of the can. So then after I fall into it and I find her little hory tool that's sitting on top of it, that about impaled me and everything. And I was being a good person. I was talking about how much I still loved her and everything. Well, after that,
gory tool.
After that, I feed them And then I start to walk from there, and I walk around the edge of the greenhouse, and what did I find? A tomato cage laid right out in the middle of the yard that I get my feet tangled up in. And so there I go again. So in other words, she tried to kill me 3 times within about 5 minutes.
Hello, Overlook Valley.
One morning, just trying to feed animals.
She's keeping up with your life insurance payments. Oh, I hate running over my own trailer hitch.
And on top of that, it was raining cats and dogs that morning. Hey, Life with Linda. How are you doing? It was fun.
For your live too. Pete's Little Homestead, I'll be there for your live too. When is Pete going live? Sounds like David. First Lady Teresa got to do a job of trying to kill President Lee. Talks in her sleep, but Lippy talks in her sleep, buddy. Get the recorder. That would be good. Oh, wow.
Her mama does.
It was uphill both ways.
I can vouch for that. We had to share a motel room one time.
My mom talks in her sleep.
Ooh, that's bad.
That's bad.
In the middle of the night,
she'd
just screaming out.
You that way. Going to try soon. Good, Pete. I'll be watching for that. I'll be watching for that.
Shin bone is what God gave us to find things in the dark. Laugh out. And definitely drop hitches on the back of trucks.
Oh,
I have found many of them.
My youngest daughter was sleepwalking a few times.
I have done sleepwalking.
My youngest daughter did one night. It was crazy. She was little. She was in like kindergarten or first grade. And she got up at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock at night, she got up and walked in there and was getting dressed. And I said, we were like, what are you doing? And she said, she was sound asleep and said, getting ready for school. And she was like just staring off like she was still asleep. I said, what are you doing? She said, I'm getting ready for school.
Yeah.
It was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, I walked over there to start getting a hold of her, and then she woke up and was like, oh. It's crazy. I slept walk one night and woke up in a ditch. Used to sleepwalk when I was
I've done that a few times, but
glad I don't now. Yeah. There's learning and living and learning life. Hello. Almost said that backwards. Oh. Went to sleep in a ditch.
And woke up in a jail.
Oh my. I don't have enough memory on my phone for Lippy. Oh goodness. Okay, I have a question to ask y'all.
Well, at least she's on the other side of the house there, buddy.
Use the ditch as a guide to get home. Somebody gave us some walking onions.
Not Holland. He don't need to use the ditch for a guide to get home. He go to jail.
When Chris Lee is gone, First Lady Teresa moved with lots of money. Okay, so any of you that have had walking onions or know anything about walking onions, somebody gave us some walking onions a while back, and we planted some of them, about half of them, I guess. I don't know. We planted some of them. I took the rest of them. There's about 3 bulbs, and I put them in the refrigerator thinking they needed to be cold before we planted them, and I put them in the refrigerator. But he went ahead and planted some. The ones he planted did not come up, but today I found the ones in the refrigerator. Should we go ahead and plant them even though it's cold now and freezing, or should we leave them in the refrigerator till spring and plant them then, or what should we do? Somebody that knows something about walking onions, tell me what to do with these walking onions. They've been in the refrigerator because I wasn't sure. I thought maybe they needed to be cold before we planted them, but then I forgot them. Plant them in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
That was what I was thinking.
That's a good idea. The onions' legs may be frozen now. Just plant them. They will grow even if you just throw them in the ground. See, we planted the other ones. Somebody gave us some back a couple of months ago.
And then about a day after I put them out there, you let the chickens out. And then I went out there and they were just.
Oh.
And I told you that, but
I thought they just didn't come up. I don't
everything
remember
else,
you telling me that. He didn't tell me
you
that.
don't-
He says
yes,
he tells
I
me
did.
things. He
I tell her
he
stuff
don't-
all the damn time,
He don't
and
tell
she
me.
can't
He thinks
remember.
He tells me. Yeah, my memory is bad. Okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
My memory is bad.
Just like a while ago, she took the trash can lid off, laid it in the floor, done something. I go back through there 20 minutes later, trash can lid still in the floor. But
I meant
to put the trash can lid back on. Yeah, I did. Then I come back through here, the dryer door wide open, the light on.
That overwintered onions.
I said, I guess you're
letting
trying
them
to heat
grow,
or
they
light
get
up the hallway with the
stemmy
dryer,
and
huh?
bulb doesn't get
Yeah.
big. I've heard that overwintered onions, letting them grow, they get stemmy and bulbs doesn't get big. I don't know. Brenda said they grow in the snow even. I wouldn't take them cold and put them in cold. The roots would rot. I don't know what to do. Let Lee hold them, then wipe his eyes. Your walking onions have new ones 4 inches tall. They are hardy. Oh, our walking onions have new ones 4 inches tall. They are hardy. Just planted my onions and garlic this week, but you're in California. Hey Lee, how long will it take you to get to Frankfurt? 4.5.
Yeah.
4.5.
She's saying 4.5, so it's probably going to be closer to about 5.5 hours because she's going to have to
stop and use the bathroom.
Stop.
Sounds like a married couple. Yeah, all day long. The Max Happy Homestead. Hello, y'all. Saw y'all at the, I didn't really, when I saw you, you were talking to other people. I never got to meet you, but I saw you at the HOA talking to several people, but I was going by and you were busy talking and.
You're probably right there, buddy.
I never did get to meet you, but hello. Put a shock collar on him.
Well, I'm going to get up early.
Hard, except they don't like a lot of water.
And all she's going to have to do is just basically get up, put on some clothes, walk out the door, get in the car. I'm going to take care of everything. Okay. And then she can sleep.
Anyone can do the same with hoop houses.
You do know what hoop houses are.
4-ish hours for y'all. Yeah, because y'all are closer than us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're about
45
minutes closer.
You have to dehydrate them 2 days before
the trip. Oh.
What?
To keep you from having to use the bathroom all the time.
Oh.
See?
I didn't get it. Yeah, it went over my head. Water was
That's a man
this
thing.
year for you guys. Brenda, we are going all raised beds next year. Huh. Hicks is going all raised beds.
Oh, heck, he can't dig in his dirt.
He's got rock.
Yeah.
On the rock. So we're gonna butcher
a
the
bunch
cow.
Of sharp rocks in there.
We are finally gonna butcher the cow the first week of December.
If everything goes right. Hopefully.
But we have to look for a freezer first because we don't have enough room. We have a small freezer and the refrigerator freezer, and they are both full now. So
hopefully the weather will be right.
We've decided we're gonna have to buy a freezer before we butcher the cow. We kind of knew that. We just didn't. I put it off and didn't start looking. Now I gotta look. Empty Nester Homestead. Hello. The weather is cold here, and we had a freeze last night, and everything's dead. But luckily, I gathered up all the garden, and I put a bunch of stuff in the greenhouse. But I looked out there today, and everything's dead as it can be. I haven't had any luck with the walking onions, hoping to get a chance to try again. Well, if we get some going, you'd be welcome to some, but so far we haven't done any good.
Yeah, Teresa used to call me a handsome bull there.
I've got to go. 5 comes early in the morning, but not as early as Lee and Teresa. Yeah, as soon as we get off here, we're going straight, and it's been about 45 minutes.
So
he sure is handsome bull.
Yeah, Kathy's saying I'm a handsome bull.
She is not talking about you.
You used to think I was.
You were cute when you were little. Now that was good when you got in there.
Yeah. Now I look like Clint Eastwood. Go ahead and make my day.
Good night, Tracy. Night, Bub. Very cold here in Ohio and windy. Yeah, it was cold. Was it yesterday? It was cold, and the wind. Oh, that wind would just kill you.
Yeah.
Today it was still cold, but it wasn't wind, so it wasn't as bad. Yes, I wish we could have talked to y'all at HOA. However, we will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, good. Right. Yes, good. That's awesome.
I've told her many times to make my day.
Brenda, we bought 2 100-gallon grow bags this year, and I am sold on them. Well, good. That's awesome. Lee would say that. Go Dirty Harry.
That's why I said I keep saying make my day.
No, you said you were Clint Eastwood. Oh, y'all. Oh, my gosh. The other day he's in here, and his hair is turning kind of gray a little bit. You can't see it on here tonight, but he's getting some gray, and he had it all spiked up, and he was standing over.
I still look like that young bull right there.
I look like Clint Eastwood. I said, what? You do not. He said, yeah, I do. He said, what did you say the first time? You didn't say make my day. You said something else.
I can't remember now.
Anyway, he kept saying 2 or 3 times, I think I look like Clint Eastwood. I said, you do not.
Come on, punk or something. I can't remember.
Then he started saying, make my day.
I can't remember everything goes on inside my head.
He was cracking me up. I was like, you do not look like Clint Eastwood. Stop it. No.
Dora said, yeah, I do. She said, why? Because you got gray hair. I said, no, because it's got that messed up look too. Actually, it was a couple weekends ago because we was going to church
36.
that day.
36, going to get down to 33 by morning.
We was, I think, 25 this morning.
Only for sainthood.
Yeah.
Too many talking in Lee's head. Yeah. It is cold outside for sure. Yep. It is been cold here. Oh. And I just can't stand it. It just runs right through me. We were talking earlier about, he said it was making his foot hurt. Always makes my knees hurt, my hands hurt. It just, ugh.
Yeah.
75 here. Living Miracle Homestead is in Florida at 75 there.
Isn't that just peachy?
That's okay, Kathy. You'll be up here in the 11th. In how many days is that? 10 days. You'll be up here in 10 days.
And in 10 days, it might be -3.
They're probably not. It'll be cold, though.
No.
She said she likes the cold. She said when it gets down to 30 there, I
was going to say, up here, it might be 75 degrees then.
Still wear some tank top. Luckily, I only have 2 others talking to me in my head. Oh, well, he's got Clint Eastwood.
I really probably
Maybe
couldn't
they
count
look at
all of them. It talks to me.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm praying it snows. I've never seen snow.
If
So
it
Cassie's
gets cold,
praying for
Cassie
snow.
can sleep in the cave.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, she's
man.
never seen snow.
Never seen snow.
Wow.
That's what she said. So, let's see.
We will build a fire and go full primitive. There you go. I wouldn't take her in the cold cave, though.
Good night, Eli. Eli's got to go. Good night,
Might defeat the purpose.
So let's see. I have good news. I've been on the keto diet. I've been on the keto diet for a while, and I've talked about it some before. And I had lost 20 pounds and got stuck there for a while, and then I finally lost 5 more pounds. And
this can be
so some of my jeans were getting
news.
Good news. Some of my jeans were getting loose. It's good news.
Good news, bad news.
Some of my jeans were getting loose, and so I decided I needed some new jeans because some of them were bigger than others, and some of the ones that were really loose, I was afraid they was going to fall off. Honestly, they were so loose, I was afraid they was going to fall off walking down the road. But so I decided I need new pants. I went to get new pants, and I went a size down. And so I went in there and started trying on a size down. Well, they were still kind of loose. So I went another size down, and they fit perfect. So I've lost 2 pant sizes. So I was ecstatic. I didn't realize I was stuck at losing 20 pounds for a while, and then I lost 5 more, but I didn't think that would be 2 pant sizes. But I went down 2 pant sizes. I was so happy. I was encouraging, very encouraging. I still got a long way to go, but it was very encouraging. But I also, Brenda said, I think I found it. So I was tickled to death, but I told Leah I shouldn't be telling this, but I got to tell it because he done said bad news. I also went down a bra size, so there's the bad news about it.
See,
It's not bad news to me. I don't care. He said, well, that's not good news. I said, yes, it is. It is to me. I don't care. So I kind of lost some all over. So that's good news. And don't say poor Lee.
I just can't win.
Oh, goodness. I'm embarrassed. My face is hot. I've been eating pinto beans and cornbread. That sounds so good. All I need is a string on my foot. All I need is a string on my foot. Parade ready now. Like I got it. At least you can run without getting a black eye. Oh. We could send you some of the 4 inches we got on Halloween. Dee Dee Bell. Hey, Dee Dee Bell. I didn't see you. Y'all got 4 inches. Wow. My brother lives in South Dakota.
Oh.
They got like 2 foot.
Yeah. See,
Poor just can't win.
I just can't win.
There's Grammy Karen. We'll be seeing you tomorrow in the morning. We're fixing to go to bed. Yep, we're fixing to go to bed.
Yeah.
We've got to leave here at 4 o'clock in the morning. We were thinking because it's a 4.5 hour drive, we were going to leave at 5. But then we realized y'all are an hour ahead, so we're going to have to leave at 4.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I hope we sleep well.
Hey, I'm glad there's people out there that has compassion for me because she does.
Whatever.
Oh,
I also got some more jars. I've been needing jars, and I got some jars. A few people gave me a few jars.
She had jars, though.
I had jars. They were just in the refrigerator with lots of stuff we didn't need in them.
Mm-hmm.
So my daughter come over today and helped me clean out my refrigerator. And I had worked this morning. And she come over to help me out some because I've been doing so much. I hadn't got to everything. And so
we did. We did open up a refrigerator and it was full, and you'd go, dang, I don't know if I can put anything in there. Now you open it up and you're like,
there's nothing in there because I took all the jars out.
Nothing in there.
I've
got 3/4 of a refrigerator I can fill up now.
I don't know how I done this. I guess the only thing I can think of is maybe a few times when I needed something, instead of looking in the refrigerator first, I went and opened another one because I had 12 pints and 4 quarts of pickles and pickle relish and stuff like that where I don't know. I guess I had just kept opening more, and I had 12 pints and 4 quarts in the refrigerator that just needed dumping out. They've been in there a long time, and just I kept a couple of the pickles because they still looked okay. But I think, I don't know. I guess every time I needed pickles, I went and opened another jar. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway.
I think she'd open up another one and go,
I don't know.
Man, I forgot about these. Oh, well, I'll feed them the grandkids. And they snuck them back there.
Well, the grandkids love pickles, so I always open up one for them. So I may have not looked and saw that there was already some open, and I don't know, opened up more. Anyway, it was crazy. So my refrigerator looks really good now. It's not full anymore.
No, now the electricity bill won't go up. Got more room.
I blame Lee. That's a good idea. Good idea, Patty. Thank you. Blame Lee.
I get blamed for everything else. I'm about like Mac. I get blamed for everything.
Oh, man. I hate cleaning out the fridge, but the chickens love it. Yep. Well, I don't know. I do not know how I had so many pickle jars in there.
Keep your chickens in the refrigerator.
I'm leaving y'all with Buddy. Got to get to the apple butter. All right. We're fixing to get off here anyway. So good night, Lippy. And everybody else, we're fixing to get off here and get in the bed. And next Friday night, we're going to do the paper plate drawings that Jim and I did tonight.
Twist to it. We're actually going to have a plate here, and whoever loses, they get cracked in the head with the plate too.
Oh Lord. Consider it joy said I leave my chickens in the freezer. Good night, everyone. Safe travels. Well, thank you. And we'll be doing some videoing. Now they're going to have live streaming. I'm just going to video a little bit and then put a little video together. But I'll be back on. I will be on Wednesday at noon. And then we will be on Friday night at 9, and we will do the game that Jim and I Homestead played tonight. And like I said, if we get 50 people in the chat, Lee's going to do the thing that Brett Broussard done, the MC Hammer Dance.
Hey, and I don't know why you're saying that.
Look out, Lee. We will be praying for everyone traveling.
Because I only popped in last night on my phone to help the.
He got on there to help add more people.
Yeah.
Because he said 100. And they reached 100 because people kept sharing, and Lee got on there and said, I'm helping the cause.
I ended up getting on my phone so it'd be another person watching, and just told him I was helping the cause, and he told me he's going to come stick a pepper in my eye. So I thought that wasn't very Christian of him to do. But Who am I to judge? So
yeah, he'll wear some special pants too. Gotta
might not wear pants at all.
What? Nobody's coming. You messed up. Now nobody's coming on.
If they want to see a show, let's give them a show.
Oh boy.
That wouldn't happen anyway.
Poor Lee.
Yeah.
Always getting volunteered to dance.
Yeah. I'm always getting volunteered to do anything. Here, hold this firecracker in your hand. Okay.
Higgs said wear a deerskin thong.
Ooh, I'd be like Tarzan.
Oh no. Oh no, it's right, Mr. Willie. All right, we're gonna get off here so we can get in the bed.
A sexy Tarzan with the Clint Eastwood look.
We gotta do something about this lighting next time. I look funny. But whatever. At least we're not having to haul the computer back and forth. We were hauling the computer back and forth every time we done a live show. We just got to do something about the lighting. All right. Good night. We love y'all all. Thank you so much for stopping in. See you, Clint.
Yeah. Clint Eastwood and some buckskin